Hi, my name is Tasneem,
And I'm Karma.
and welcome back to CPMA Podcast.
Yeah, what she said.
Up next, we have Detective Skit with Nehemiah and Martin.
Fred is an amazing asset to math class at CPMA. He's the only reason I pay attention in math class. So if you or someone you know can help find Fred, us 8th graders beg, please do what you can.
So my name is Mr. Charles. I work in Miss Quinn's math class. And on November 12th, Friday, when we left school, Fred, Kong, Wilma, Betty, Ernie, Bert, the whole clan was in the classroom. When we came back to school on November 15th, they were gone. And to this day, we do not know where they're at. We've gotten some messages showing pictures of them and some notes about them being concerned. And we want to find them. We want to bring them home.
Do you know which classroom or where you were at in CPMA during the crime?
I was at home. It was a weekend, so I wasn't here.
Where
So-
was the photos taken?
Well, we found a photo that came from Mr. Lopez's PE locker room that makes us kind of concerned.
Write that down.
And maybe Mr. Lopez is a suspect. We also found pictures of the monkeys in Mr. Ingram's room.
Write that down.
Now, Mr. Ingram has denied it, but there are rumors that Fred was taken to a Grateful Dead concert and never returned.
Write that
Like I
down.
said, this is just rumors. We can't prove any of this.
Do you have any memories of Fred and his posse of monkeys?
When Fred was just a little chimp, I remember I used to hold him in my arms. He loved bananas. And I would take him to the store, and sometimes he would jump out of my hands at Vaughn's and go through the bananas, just to find that perfect banana. And I would take him home and I would feed him that banana, and I would burp him. Fred actually became old enough to come to school, and we brought him to school. And that's when he brought with him Kong, Big Red, Fred, Wilma, Ricky, Ethel, Desi, but they're gone. And we miss them.
Is there anyone that dislikes the monkeys?
I don't want to make any false accusations, but I know people have been jealous of the monkeys. They all come to Miss Quinn's room because it's a pleasant, happy environment, and some people are jealous of that. I don't want to point any fingers, but who knows?
Any other suspects?
I think there's some teachers, and I do think there's some students too, who took the monkeys, and they're going to exchange them for positive grades. But these are just accusations. I cannot really point to anybody's. I don't want to point at anybody and ruin their reputation.
Okay, thank you. I think we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Can I just make one statement? Fred, we love you and we miss you. Please come home. Let us know what we need to do to rescue you. Remember, Miss Quinn's math class loves you, Fred. You got to cut it, please.
Is that your name?
My name is Natalie.
And are you in Miss Quinn's class?
Yeah,
So where were you when Fred was stolen?
probably in a different class.
What do you think stolen?
Mr. Lopez, because he's
Why is he mean?
mean to me.
New suspect. So, state your name,
I am Mrs. Quinn.
your job.
I am a math teacher here at CPMA.
So, where were you on the day of November 12th?
I was sick and I was at home.
You were sick and you were at home. What was your reaction when Fred went missing at first?
My reaction, well, when I got into my classroom, I didn't see any of the monkeys. I didn't see Fred. All of them just disappeared. So I was pretty shocked and sad.
Where were you the day Kong went missing? After the other monkeys?
Kong went missing. I don't remember the date. but I saw him the day before I left, and then when I came in that morning, Kong was gone. So Kong used to sit up there on the top shelf.
What exactly was Kong doing?
Kong was just chilling over there by my desk. So Kong didn't really do anything, just by himself, not worried about any of the other monkeys disappearing.
Now, do you have any people you think are suspects?
I think everybody should be a suspect right now because we're all in this classroom coming in and out of the room. We don't know who took them, took any of the monkeys. I'm barely tall enough to even grab any of the ones up by the ceiling. So it might be a taller person.
Thank you for your testimony.
You're welcome. Thank you.
My name is Maula. I am in grade 6 math in this quiz.
Where did the situation happen?
The situation, as of I know, would happen somewhere near her classroom or in her classroom, from all my research.
What was the date and time when he was stolen?
Time is unknown, but the date that I know is from November 9th to November 12th. It's debated, but I first heard November 9th.
Did you steal Fred?
It didn't.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Who did?
My suspect, but we'll never know.
Did anyone see it happen?
As I know of, and asking a bunch of people, no. If someone's hiding it, then they might tell it.
Do you have any experience with Fred?
I cuddled him once.
Okay.
Where to hang out during lunch and what not to do by Jade and Abby.
Hi, my name is Naima.
And I'm Shyla, and we're with the CPMA broadcast, and today we'll be talking about the dress code.
Here at CPMA, the goal of the CPMA dress code is to create a positive, safe, and academic environment, conducive to learning and working. The restrictions of clothing items you cannot wear is any item of clothing which displays or allows the display of undergarments, tube, strapless, backless, halter tops, tops with spaghetti straps, and low-cut tops with exposed cleavage or bare midriff. It also includes short shorts, sagging, pajamas, too-tight clothing, see-through clothing, and lastly, your clothing cannot display of drugs, weapons, alcohol, nudity, or any other items deemed inappropriate. All shirts must adhere to the dress code. Students who are in violation of the dress code will be required to cover or change the offending attire. This information can be found in the CPMA planner.
Here's Mr. Lemon's take on the dress
Your
code.
opinion on the dress code.
So my opinion on the dress code is based on working on the dress code for several years. A lot of staff and a lot of students work very hard to come up with what we would consider a fair dress code. And I think if students look around at other schools, they'll see that we have one of the more generous dress codes. But everybody has to remember, the dress code is there for a reason. It's actually state law that we have a dress code in place. Certain components of it are for safety and appropriate and things like that. Other parts are because we are a school. We're supposed to teach kids about educational environment and professional environment. But we worked really hard since we're an art school to try to find a balance for our dress code. So we do have some things we're strict about. Pajama pants, they just don't belong at school. Certain things, obviously no alcohol, drugs, weapons, things like that for safety. And, you know, just exposing too much of your body, sagging pants, bare midriff and things like that that just don't belong in a professional or educational environment. But very much I encourage students to look at other schools to see that we really try to come up with a fair and generous school based on being an arts school.
Here is some students that attend CPMA and their opinion on the dress code.
Have you ever been dress coded?
No.
Yes, I have.
Yes. What's your opinion on the dress code?
I feel like some of the dress code restrictions are unfair because it doesn't make no sense why you can't wear pajama pants to school.
What's your opinion on the dress code?
My opinion is that I feel like it's too targeted towards women. And while I understand they want to keep women safe for a lot of reasons, you should really focus on men too, since there's a lot of people who have broken the dress code that are biologically male and have not gotten punished for it at all.
What are your opinions on the dress code?
I mean, I don't like it, but it's okay because they don't enforce it very well.
Thank you for watching our story about the dress code. Back to you guys in the studio.
And now we have the Christmas movie, The Christmas Miracle, with Kristen, Savannah, Bobby, and Olivia.
There once was a young woman who couldn't afford anything for Christmas for her baby sister. She was balancing school and 2 jobs to provide for her and her sister Layla. Finally got her paycheck until a thief came and stole all her money.
It's okay. Don't worry, Layla. I'll figure something out.
Until an elf came by and noticed Nia crying. At Santa's workshop.
Santa, we gotta go help this girl. She's going through a tough time and she can't afford anything for Christmas.
Don't fear, elf. I know exactly what to do. Ho, ho, ho. So Santa and his elf got to work. And on Christmas morning, Nia and Layla woke up to a pleasant surprise.
Where did all these presents come from? It's a Christmas miracle.
Now we have Lost and Found and How to Get There with Sammy.
Hi CPMA. So we have moved our Lost and Found out front of the conference room on the side of the office, and it will be there for the remainder of the year. It's just easier so that people remember if they've lost anything. We've got water bottles, lunch bags, and sweatshirts right now.
And remember, winter break is coming real soon.
So work hard in all your classes.
There's also a new cell phone policy, so be sure to have your phone put away from the first bell all the way until the last bell of the day.
And remember to vote for student standouts.
Next week is Spirit Week, so be sure to show your spirit.
And remember, they play music at lunch, so remember to dance.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next time. Bye!
Never sparkle! Give up every day!
And in today's episode of Weird Crap, an impersonation of anything that Miss Warren makes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And today on CPMA Flashback, no, forget about CPMA Flashback. Next!
It's another day on the bus, on my way to CPMA.
So
So, okay, Bobby, now you guys aren't gonna say anything.
Woo! She just this is amazing. Cut. Autofocus is on. Manual focus is on. Get up. We need to do it again. Hello. Making me dizzy there.
Hey guys.